Passing a 100K platform challenge might seem overwhelming, but it's absolutely doable with the right mindset and preparations. So if you are ready to take up the 100K challenge, this is what you actually should do. In the video, I'll explain everything and I'll walk you through the process of how I trade gold, mostly gold for the past week, and the strategies that I use to help me to succeed in passing the challenge, 100K challenge in actually 6 days, and I actually pass it on the 5th day. Yes, and add an additional 0.5% to the 6th day. Yeah, I'll share my real results from the trading dashboard as well. And yeah, it's an interesting journey, and I'll do the step-by-step journey in my video. To pass the 100K platform challenge, you need to follow strict rules, hit 8% profit target in phase 1 and 5% in phase 2, all while staying under the 5% daily loss limit and 10% maximum drawdown. Remember, it's not just about profits. Risk management is everything. Once you are able to do that, you'll be able to pass your platform challenge. Okay, when it comes to selecting platform company, you want to choose one that is reputable and that offers real payout. So I chose this company and I go for the high stake challenge because I feel that it suits my trading style better. For those who are not familiar with the platform trading challenge of how it works, the goal is simple. You have to pass 2-step evaluation, prove that you can make money from trading, and you get a funded account. For the basic beginner, you can go for the 5K challenge, and if you are comfortable and getting used to seeing big numbers and trading larger lot size, you can go for a 100K challenge. The cost for a 100K challenge is $495. There's no time limit to pass it, but there is a minimum profitable days of 3 days. Okay, the most important thing is, you're allowed to hold your trades overnight and weekend. Holding indices will incur the higher swap. So make sure not to open any trades 2 minutes before or after high impact news. This is to reduce risk and volatility. Here's where the plans come in. I decided to take a more conservative approach of 1 to 2% a day. So I'm in for the long game, and that's how I managed to pass phase 1 and phase 2 in just 6 days. I'm up 1.6% in day 1, and for day 2, I hit 4% profit targets. And by the time of day 3, I was already up 8.2%. And boom, phase 1 was done in 3 days. And so I officially passed my phase 1 challenge and moving on to phase 2. Now for phase 2, the target is 5%. For the first 2 days, I was up 1.7% and 5%. But here's where the rule comes in. To pass, you need to have another profitable day to meet the minimum target. So on day 3, I had to make an additional 0.5%. I took a quick gold sell in the Monday Asian early session, 10-minute scalp, and grabbed my 0.5%. And phase 2 was a wrap. Okay, sounds easy, right? That's because I have a solid plan and I've been trading for many years. It's all about strategies, right? So you see my growth of my account. This is 2 profitable days of phase 2, day 3, and I had to refresh the screen to see that it became 3 profitable days. And yes, it really did became a 3 profitable day on the 3rd day. And that's very exciting because that's the time we're going to get funded and trading on a real funded account. And that's my achievement of a funded certificate. And then that's the funded account terms that I have to agree to before I can proceed to trade the funded account. This is the deeply interconnected pillars of my trading success and how it forms the foundation for consistent profitability. So what I do is risk manage to preserve my capital so I'm able to see consistent profits. Otherwise, the best strategy might also fail. So I look into position sizing and to calculate the losses relative to an account and stop loss. Also avoid exposure to my risk by setting loss limit for every trade and limit how much capital I'm willing to lose in a day for my drawdown management. I've highlighted in this diagram why trading psychology plays the biggest part apart from strategies and risk management, because even if you have the best strategies and risk management and you can't control your trading psychology, well, that leads to poor emotional control and it can derail your success. So for example, if you are prone to overtrading or revenge trading, it can destroy a sound approach. Always stick to your discipline, your rules, and be patient to wait for high quality setup. Remember to manage your fear and emotion, which often leads to impulsive decision. For trading strategies, I'm sure you have a few good trading strategies in your bag, and use the one that have a good edge strategies that exploit certain patterns like supply and demand zones or price action setup. Always align your risk management, risk to reward ratio to ensure long-term profitability. Choose strategies that you have already back-tested and forward-tested through past data and the live market conditions. So once you have these reliable strategies, it can support you in strong trading psychology. Okay. One of my favorite things to trade is gold. It's volatile, but it's a great market to trade if you have an edge, and that's the key, having a strategy with an edge. For me, I rely on a mixture of supply and demand, price action, and support and resistance. So if you can get comfortable with these concepts, it makes your trading so much easier. This is a recent setup of a gold trade that I took. You can see that I sell the price from the top because I knew that it was a good area to take a short position. This is the kind of trade that allows me to hit my target well. Right, so my trading style is in between scalping and intraday trading, which means my average trade ranges from 12 to 20 minutes. If your win rate is above 70%, you can afford to have a 1:1 risk to ratio reward. But if your win rate is more likely to be around 45 to 65%, I suggest you go for a 1:2 risk to reward minimum. And that gives you more room to breathe and makes up for any losing trades. So for indicator wise, I use moving averages and also stochastic, and that helps me in my trading analysis. And mastering risk management is crucial. You don't want to blow up your account by chasing big profits. So instead, trade with confidence, follow your strategy, and protect your downside. Okay, small wins over time add up. One of the most important parts of this whole process is mindset. No strategies or system is perfect, but the ability to manage your emotions. So remember to stick to the plan, and I can't stress this enough, discipline is key. I hope you like this video, and do like and subscribe for more trading tips. If you have any questions, do put in the comments below. I'll see you in the next video.